Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy. Uh, what can I say after my rant last night? Not much has changed, except even today Trump said that he's committed to a peaceful transition of power. So I think it's finally dawning on him that the steal worked, the cheating worked, and the cheaters are going to win. And I haven't been able to independently verify this. I was listening to somebody today that said that during last night's fiasco of a vote count, that there was something like 50-something Republican members of the House that were ordered to leave by Pelosi, and one of the members, I think it had something to do with they weren't social distancing or something, and they didn't have, I don't know, they didn't have room to social distance. So I didn't get the reason why, but it was a bullshit reason anyway. And so one of the members that they asked to leave rose to make a point of order to ask why they had to leave. And Vice President Pence said that no debate was allowed. And this particular member said this isn't a debate, it's a point of order as to why we're being asked to leave. And Pence said a point of order is a debate, so you gotta leave. And like a bunch of sheep, they all got up and left. Not one of them was man enough, or I assume there was probably some women in there too. None of them was man or woman enough to stand up and say, over my dead body will I leave. They all just got up like a bunch of sheep and left. And if this happened, which again I don't know, I haven't independently verified it. I looked on Google, I couldn't find anything on it, but that's not surprising. But yeah, if this happened, this is a scary day for this country. Because if she can kick out over 50 members of the House of Representatives, and the Vice President Pence sits there and just lets it happen, then what else can she do? She's probably threatened to have them removed from their office if they didn't leave, and that wouldn't surprise me at all. And of course now, with the Democrats controlling everything, they're going to do what they want, and it's going to be a shit show for all of us. And I guess the only silver lining in all this is that it's not just going to be bad for us, it's going to be bad for Democrats too. Because I don't believe all the Democrats in this country are all left-wing lunatics. The ones in Congress are, certainly. The ones in the White House are, certainly. But I think a lot of people voted for Democrats just because they don't like Trump. And as stupid as that is, that's what they did. And so, what's the saying? They bit off their nose to spite their face, or something like that. That's what happened. I don't know if they don't believe that these Democrats are really as radical as we say they are, and we know they are, or they just don't care, or maybe they are as leftist as they are. I don't know. But it's going to be bad for everybody. I know myself, I'm not dealing with this that good. I'll tell you that right now. I think this is the first day in about a week that I've taken a shower. And, I don't know, just, I think the vote last night was like 93-6 or something like that. Only 6 Republicans stood up for the president. The rest abandoned him. I'm done with the Republican Party. I can tell you right now. I will never vote for another Republican again. I'll vote for Trump, but the Republicans are just as bad as the Democrats to me. And that's how I feel, because they stood by and let this happen. And I don't know. It's just not good. Not good. Like I said last night, it was a good 200 and something odd years that we had this country for, but now it's gone. Now it's gone. I mean, I know what I'm ready for, but I think yesterday, I hope yesterday was just a small little bit of a preview of what's to come. I hope so, because that's the only way we're going to take back our country. All these people saying, oh, violence isn't the answer, violence isn't the answer. Well, you know what? The Democrats aren't going to just give back this country just because we ask them nicely. You notice the Democrats, they never said anything about violence when it was BLM or Antifa that were burning down cities. No, the only time they don't like violence is when it's Trump supporters that are trying to take the country back. And, I saw the video of that Ashley Babbitt getting shot. And I couldn't see it that much, whether she was actually one of the ones that were breaking the windows, but she was definitely with the group that was breaking the windows. But so what? They were breaking windows. How many windows did Antifa and BLM break? And what did the cops do to them? They just let them go. They didn't even try to stop them. And then they shoot this girl? Nobody there had guns except for the cops. I want to know where BLM and Antifa are rioting over Ashley Babbitt. Say her name. The cops executed her for no reason at all. If they wanted to arrest her, arrest her. They didn't have to shoot her down like a dog. Heck, there was cops surrounding her. They could have shot one of their own cops as much as they shot her. It's too bad they didn't. So now this cop is on leave, like they usually do, but they're not releasing his or her name. Why? We got a right to know. They want to start shooting us down, we should shoot a few of them down. And no, I don't condone that type of behavior, but there comes a time when we got to stand up for our country. Otherwise, we ain't going to have a country, and we're almost there. Another 2 weeks now. Now, fucknut Pelosi wants to impeach Trump with 2 weeks to go. Somebody should impeach her. She called up Pence to try to get him to impeach Trump, and Pence left her on hold for 20 minutes, and or probably not Pence, one of his people, left her on hold for 20 minutes and then told her that the vice president wasn't going to take her call. But you want to see some riots? Go ahead. Remove him from office before the 20th. Try it. You'll see what happens. It'll be a good old war. It'll make the Civil War look like a schoolyard disagreement. They have no idea what they're about to awaken in this country. They got a little bit of taste yesterday, but that ain't even half of it. That ain't even a half of it. And I only wish I could be there when it starts, but like I said, I got my mom here and my dog here, and can't leave them, especially my mom. I could take my dog with me, but couldn't take my mom wouldn't go, and she wouldn't be in condition to go anyway, so that wouldn't happen. But, this country's at a boiling point, and they're about to unleash 80 million angry people. And they're going to see what it's like. I'm hoping anyway. Otherwise, we're just going to take it. As Dan Bongino says, we're going to take it good and hard. We're going to see what increased taxes look like. Everybody's going to pay more taxes, and then we're going to have no jobs. We're going to take it good and hard. We're going to pack the courts. You're going to see Stacey Abrams' sister as the next Supreme Court Justice. We're going to take it good and hard. You're going to see them come for our Second Amendment rights. They're going to ban quote-unquote assault rifles. We're going to take it good and hard. Ask all the Democrats, not the ones in Congress, but the ones out in the country here. Ask them if they like the idea of their 401ks becoming worthless after record growth. Going to take it good and hard, Democrats. This is what you voted for. This is what you get. You're going to see your energy bills double or triple with this Green New Deal that they're going to shove down their throats. You're all going to be driving electric cars because they won't let you buy gas cars anymore. That means you'll have about 50 miles before you got to recharge your car. You're going to take it good and hard. The left is going to confiscate all the money in this country. They're going to go to a computerized based currency. Let me tell you, when they do away with cash, like they're already starting to do, this is what's going to happen. When you do away with cash right now, most of you probably have your money like I do in a bank account. If the government says we're going to impose a 25% tax on all bank accounts, you can take your cash out of the bank, put it in a safe at home, and it'll be safe. They won't be able to take it. Once they go to a computerized currency, they can say 25, 50, 75, 90% tax on your accounts. It's gone, and you can't do a thing about it. They can track all your spending, which, I mean, they can do that now with credit cards, but they'll be able to do it. Right now, you can take cash and you're not going to be tracked. But once they go to a exclusively computerized currency, they'll track you everywhere. Going to take it good and hard. And, might sound like conspiracy theory stuff, but it's happening. It's happening in other places. And that's what they want to do here. The good and hard thing was, I forget, it was on Dan Bongino, a video he did yesterday or today, where he said, he read a quote that, like I said, I don't know who it was from, but it was something like, and I'm paraphrasing, if you believe in a democracy, and if you want a complete democracy, then you're going to get it good and hard. And that's where that came from. And because most people should know that this is a republic, constitutional representative republic, or at least it was. Oh yeah, Democrats, they also want to do away with the Electoral College. They're going to do it good and hard. Welcome to the United Soviet Socialist States of America, or the United Socialist States of America, the USSA. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. See you in the next one. Keep praying. You know, the only hope that we have now is, at least for those of us that are Christian, we know that this country, this world, this is only our temporary home. Our real home is up above in heaven. It doesn't mean we can stop fighting here, but whatever happens, we can take it. We might be martyred for our faith, but that's the surest way to heaven. So, leave it with that little bit of upbeat thoughts. Keep your eye on heaven, because that's where the prize is. Down here, it's just a shit show. Good night, God bless you, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.